Benjamin Suma scooped the steaming groundnut stew into 3 bowls, each containing a heap of rice. The rice mound poked through the surface of the red liquor like the tip of an iceberg. He carried the bowls over to the table, returning to the counter to pick up a bottle of homemade ginger beer and poured 3 glasses. The once ebullient Paul Agabi was silent, his eyes cast downwards, scrutinizing the floral pattern of the tablecloth closely. Benjamin placed a bowl in front of Mrs. Markley, only for it to be pushed away slowly with the back of her hand.
If there is anything to say in praise of a serious bullet wound, it sure gives you a mighty appetite.
Paul's nervous humor descended into the silence of the company like a drop falling into a well. Benjamin glanced a steely look at Paul, only now did he realize how little he knew of his new associate.
What is your business in Sierra Leone anyway, Agabi?
I am a Nigerian lawyer, one of the best in my field. I represent a successful American businessman, Mr. Charles, the director of the Chevron International Oil Exploration Corporation. We were traveling together to meet Dr. Markley to discuss Mr. Charles' investment in the Sierra Leone Gold and Diamond Mining Corporation. Markley had sent a private vehicle to pick us up from the airport, a delightful black Mercedes-Benz. Our vehicle was commandeered en route, and the rest is history. What of you, Sima? You've said barely anything about what occurred at the mine.
It's hard to know how to discuss the execution of your own father. It was right in front.
Benjamin choked. Wiping his eyes to compose himself, he fell silent again and spooned the stew into his mouth.
You must eat, Mrs. Markley,
said Paul, after swallowing his last spoonful of delicious stew.
This is probably the last meal I will ever be able to eat in this house, but I just can't stomach it.
We should both get out of Sierra Leone. There is nothing for us here anymore. Damn this war.
Come with me to Nigeria,
Agabi said.
You have both saved my life. I can get you the passports. I know people. I am a wealthy man, though, as I can tell from this beautiful home. So was your husband, Mrs. Markley. Forgive my insensitivity, but do you know of your husband's final wishes regarding his estate?
He left me everything. His wealth is partly in property, all of which is lost to the RUF now, but a large proportion, an unimaginable sum, has been secured in an offshore bank account.
I know how to secure the wealth, ma'am. And you, Benjamin, we need to discuss your inheritance as well. It is vital that we move quickly to secure this wealth before it disappears into the hands of the rebels. Please escort me to Nigeria. I will work on both of your cases for free. It's the least I can do. You have saved my life.
I don't think we have any other options. We will leave tonight.
Edith solemnly nodded her agreement as a single salty tear ran down her cheek.